following is a live LV Rocks original webcast. Visit lvrocks.com for studio cam and live chat room.
Astro ENT.
Yeah, you are now tuned in to Powerhouse Radio. I am your host, DG. And you came to the right motherfucking spot. Shouts out to everybody out there, man. What it do? Y'all tuned in. New York, what up? Cali, what up? Vegas, what up? Chicago, what up? Miami, what up? With that.
Yo, what's going on, world? Welcome to Powerhouse Radio. I am your host, DG, live and direct on www.lvrocks.com. I got my Powerhouse family in the building with me, DJ Infinite, DJ Mike Louie, and Tasia Renee in the building. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling today?
Amazing, since don't nobody want to talk.
He got that fucking. I forgot I could cuss on this show, right?
Yeah. 7 p.m.
Oh, okay. Mike got that fucking hat on.
I just found this shit. I was cleaning up the garage and I found this shit. Juice picked it up and put it on, and I was like,
you look like you supposed to be on the beach or something.
I know. When the wind was blowing today, I thought I was on the speed boat. Turned down for what?
Look like a ghetto Denzel, nigga.
Yeah, I know you are.
Look at the Grammy version.
A skinny Cedric the Entertainer. That was good, man. DJ Infinite, what's good with you, man?
Oh, man. You know, put under the weather, man. But coming back.
I can hear that shit. It's not sounding good at all.
That's not back all the way.
We need to work on that. Pineapples, man. We're going to make it work, though. So, look, we got Archie, man, coming up. Archie Beatz coming up in a minute, man. Very talented young cat, man. Straight out of Mississippi. Stays in Vegas right now. So, we're going to talk to him in a minute. But right now, DJ Infinite going to do what he do best on the ones and twos. Powerhouse Radio. Yeah. And we are back, Powerhouse Radio, feeling good, feeling great, wondering how the fuck y'all feeling. We are live. Archie Beatz has made it in the building. What's good, bro?
Oh, man, everything's good, man. Feeling good, feeling great. How you doing, man?
Shit, man. Long day. It is what it is. Just loving life, man. I'm blessed to be here. Mike Louie in the building. Got Juice in the building. Always behind that promo. What up, young bro?
How you doing, man? I'm glad. I'm good to be in the building. How you doing, Archie, man?
I'm good, man.
It's my first time actually meeting you, man.
Oh, man. It's nice meeting you, bro.
Just been watching the videos. I see you got a lot of fans, man.
Yeah, I got a few.
You get 300 plus likes in 1 hour, man. You got a lot.
Yeah.
I need that fan base. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the world, man.
Oh, what to do, man? This your boy Archie Beatz, man. I'm a producer, singer-songwriter from Mississippi, man. My partner and I, Natasha Soleil, we call the Arnats, and I'm currently just dropped my EP, My Turn, which is doing pretty damn good. You know, I can have the space to do some R&B music, man. So, you know, it's always good to do that. You feel me?
Yeah. So what made you label it My Turn, bro?
You know, once, you know, I tell a lot of my fans, I say this every now and then online, I say, pretty much, I was road engineer for Jibs, worked with Lord Bruno Mars. I was, you know, on the road business engineer for Interscope, man, and I was doing a lot of, you know, into music, just period, but it's from a technical and other, it wasn't really creative to me, but I still like engineering, but, you know, I'm a singer, I play instruments, so I'm like, shit, let's go ahead and rock with it, man. I'm gonna be an artist now, so it's my turn to get this shit going, you know?
So what do you think about the R&B game? Because there's a lot of folks that, you know, try to sing or try to get that T-Pain feel in the background and make them sound like they can sing or whatever. What do you think about that? Because in your music, I don't even hear that shit. So what do you think about that? You know what I mean?
You know what, man? T-Pain is T-Pain. He's a great artist, and I see whenever one artist do one thing, people, you know, they come behind it swinging hard. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I think like artists like August Alsina, we got Trey Songz out here, Chris Brown coming back to R&B. That's my dude, man. Shit. So it's, you know, the game, you kind of have to be original when you step out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not too many people are already, you know, they're not susceptible to R&B anymore, you know, because the pop shit rocking right now. But, you know, the game, you got to be more original in order to get, you know, some attention from the people out there and the labels, you know.
So in the 90s, R&B was hot. You know what I'm saying? You had Jodeci, you had Boyz II Men, you had BBD. Man, I can keep on going like on and on Total. You know what I mean? Like shit that really like rocked the mic. What do you think it'd take to get back to that 90s level of R&B?
You know, honestly, man, and the cats on the top of the hill right now probably don't want me to say this, but they the record labels got to get with it. They got to get more experienced A&Rs in there that's R&B, like they have an R&B background, or you know, because right now it's whatever those A&Rs want, whatever those labels want, whatever they prove, whatever product they trying to sell with the shit. You know, it's more like that. So I mean, it's a lot of the craziest thing about it now is that all the artists, like, it's more talented. It seems like there are more talented artists that are like in the industry right now, as far as for R&B music and that type of sound. Jodeci, there's some talented cats out here, but you know they can't get that budget because you know you got that club, that pop, that dance stuff in there. So you know, I'm a fan of it, man. I'm a fan of dance. I'm a fan of anything that's well put together. You know, so you know, no disrespect to dance music, but you know that's what it take to get the R&B out there. We need more influence in the labels, man.
So do you think, like, I look at it like this, because you know, like a lot of folks, when they make music, they gotta have a snap, they gotta have a dance to it, they got stuff like that, you know what I mean? Which I think is like whack to me, you know what I mean? Like, a record has to be a record. If it's a feel good record, it needs to be a feel good record. Now, do you think folks should make feel good, or should they make snap music for motherfuckers to dance to?
Look, I think that if you have a balanced album, you just have both. And you know, some singles, you know, it takes to kind of take the cliche route. You can put the little snap, the little dance stuff in there, but you know, when people listen to an album, they want to feel the shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure that they didn't waste their money. They want to make sure that they got an artist that relates to them and know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So both would be good. You know, you want to party every now and then. You want to hear somebody. You know, one of your favorite artists. I know everybody probably want to hear this. One of their favorite jazz artists go out there and do a club record. It ain't really them, and they ain't really dumbing themselves down. They just having a little fun.
You know what I'm saying? No Miles Davis to no damn Lil Jon. That shit is not gonna work, but it's all good. So, who inspired you as far as like the entertainment wise? No family, just entertainment wise. Who inspired you to go the R&B route?
Man, you know, it was always in me. I never was a any other type of music guy, man. I like Michael Jackson, even though he was pop, but you know, he was heavily R&B influenced from the Motown days, you know, Barry Gordon, all them cats over there. But Brian McKnight, like those cats, man, like when I was coming up, Silk, of course, man.
Oh,
like,
man, the group?
John, them cats, boy. I did some, I was down in Mississippi and I was doing this play in college, and you know, I was listening to Lil John singing live in that joint. I'm like,
hey,
shit.
You know what?
Like,
you talking about the one that hit the high note, right?
Yes, the lead singer.
I was in the Lenox Mall in Atlanta.
Yeah.
This was around All-Star Weekend around 2002, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in a store where they sell like all the Nikes, all the hot ass shoes, right? This on like the third floor, because that's like the popular mall in Atlanta, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I go in the store and I look to my left, and this dude, like, you know what I'm saying, the one that you talking about, I was like, hey, my mama love you. What's your name, man? He was like, I'm John, such and such and such. And I'm like, man, let me get your autograph and sign that shit to my mama, man. Yeah, bro. I ended up not getting it because whoever was around, he had to go, you know what I mean? But he shook my hand and everything. And
don't you get that shit? I know that there's certain people out there that make sure people got to get to where they going and stuff on time. But let a nigga get a picture.
Sign an autograph, you know what I mean?
I remember chasing 3LW behind like the curtains at the BET Awards because I was trying to get a picture, and then that dude was just dragging them everywhere. Like, whoever you is, I really don't like you. I just want to say that. Stop. Just let us get the picture with you. Right. You feel me?
So Archie, when you get big, because I know you're gonna get big, because it's a matter of time when that shit happens. Are you gonna be the one that's oh man, I gotta go because I gotta be at somewhere by 2, or you gonna take that picture and sign that autograph?
You know, man, I don't mean to take the long route, man, but you know, back 2012, I'm gonna tell a little story real quick. Me and Natasha, we was at, because we on the Grammy Academy, the voting members and stuff like that, man. We was at the building, and Kelly Rowland was doing her, it was probably a room full of 30 people at the Academy. We were doing a pre-listening for Kelly's Rowland album, and she had to get on the plane and go to Dubai somewhere, and you know, her manager came in, and a few cats came in and said, hey, she can't take any pictures, she can't do any autographs, anything like this. This Kelly Rowland, Destiny Child, and this was like 2 years ago, so she was at her prime. She was really, really, really huge. Like, she's huge now. But she didn't listen to her managers when the situation was over with, and I learned something when I saw her do that. I was like, okay, she had a schedule. She got to leave on the plane in 2-3 hours to LAX. So she stayed behind because she wanted to interact with her fans. And when I see stuff like that coming from people like that, I'm like, shit,
and she's big,
I ain't no better.
Yeah.
So you know, when that happens, I love fans, man. I love the people that support me. You know, all my Instagram followers, my Facebook people, my Twitter. I love everybody, man. Y'all see me in the mall somewhere, man, I'm gonna run up to you. before you run up to me. That's how it is, man.
Most
That's how it
definitely.
should be.
I like that, man. So, my turn, man. What's your favorite song on this album right here, man? And why?
Shit.
I know you got
gotta put me
one.
on spot.
I know you got one that's just on some, you know what, that's my song. All the ladies like it. I be getting into this song.
You know, I like all of them. I like all of them equally. But you know the craziest thing though, that drama, man. That drama goes hard because it's a I'm an R&B dude, so I'm a fan of all the kind of love making type stuff, and drama is pretty much one of them type of records. So I mean, I feel like I put a lot of unique elements into that record. So it's not. I'm gonna say it's my favorite because I like all of them equally, but that one is like that one's more like how I feel about R&B music and music period.
Is it drama behind it, like as far as relationship drama, or just drama within the music business, or?
You want to hear this shit though? The crazy thing is that drama is about basically a girl, and she got a dude, but she want to still kick it with me. And when I say kick it, I mean do grown folk shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. And I'm telling her off the bat, I'm like, you want to do this, but I'm telling you right now, if I do this with you, I don't want no drama.
Yeah.
Because I don't need none of that sugar in the gas tank type shit. I don't need none of that.
Bitch, you gonna get hooked.
Yeah. Pretty much like that. Like, I don't need none of that shit. Better carry your ass down.
So look, without further ado, man, let's get into drama, and we'll be right back with some more of this interview. Powerhouse Radio.
Yes.
I've been meaning to say that shit, but Mike Louie got me over here talking.
Yeah,
Welcome
we
back.
almost-
This is
we almost
Powerhouse Radio. So Archie, man, this video, it's popping. It's on YouTube right now, man. Y'all did that shit in the desert.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Tell me about that video, man.
Well, video, man, it was a great experience, you know, especially location. We filmed it, you know, we did one indoor scene, but most of it, you know, like the desert scene we did out in a, a dry lake. So it was hot as hell out there.
Yeah.
It's a few months ago. It should have been cool, but you know, the desert. But it was very fun, you know, working out there. We didn't worry about no lizards and shit, but you know, it was a cool experience, man. Hard work. We did like 2 days of filming out in that joint. So it was fun, man. It was cool.
Y'all done see no lizards out there?
I ain't seen one
Too
lizard.
hot for them goddamn lizards out there.
Them lizards. I mean, we went over to a ghost town, and this cat said, this dude out there said they have these bushwhacker snakes coming out that joint. So it was like, man, like we were looking out for them, but they wasn't nothing out, man. It was too hot for them, man. It was like,
You
shit,
get
I'm
the
gonna stay
rattlesnakes,
asleep.
it's a wrap.
You from Mississippi, you used to that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to that shit. In California, don't do
Backwoods,
that shit.
yeah, them backwoods, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
No issue.
We from
Mississippi
Cali.
boy.
We see a snake, we shooting it.
Hey, you know what's funny? It's nothing wrong with the South, but the trees. I'm more scared of the trees, bro.
man.
Like,
I need some trees.
Cause I went for a walk one day in the trees, bro, and I ain't never seen a snake that was so goddamn thick. Like, you know, like thick, not long. I ain't really scared of snakes, but when it's like that thick, yeah. That's
All
what
hell
hell broke loose. All hell broke loose, you know what I'm saying?
If I see something walking with no legs, I automatically got a problem with it. Like if you moving and you ain't got no legs, like we got an issue. Like we ain't even got nothing in common. Like we can't get along. We might as well forget all of this common. Like, yeah, forget all.
Cut from a different cloth, two different breeds.
For real, man. West Coast niggas are scared of certain shit like that. So, what made you want to do this video, like, out there in the desert? Because you got a lot of scenes in the desert, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, say for instance, you in a relationship with somebody, right? And this was our vision, Natasha Soledo, I'm the director, my production partner. The thing is when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's two of y'all. When you have issues, you notice there's a lot of other motherfuckers around you. So when you think about the desert, you think about it's a deserted area. You can pretty much make up the whole, it was just basically a metaphor. You can make up just being by yourself in the desert because it's an isolated area. So I feel, you know, I'm from Mississippi. So it's like, shit, I wanted to be in the desert anyway, you know, so.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So out of all these people in the industry, man, who are some folks you want to work with R&B wise?
R&B wise, man, I got to get back with rock with my boy Chris, man. I did some engineering work for those cats a few years ago, Chris Brown. But you know, Bruno Mars, I get back with him in the studio. Talented cat, man. We rocked out like 6 records in 3 days. So I know that'll be really fun to work with. And I rock with my boy Trey too, man. Trey cool, man. Trey
Trey dope.
Who is that? Troy Hazard?
What's that dude name? Trey Songz.
The only Trey I
Fucked it up for him
know.
now. You done fucked it up. Hold up.
Trey Songz, if you listen, we would like to do a song with you too, goddamn it. But listen, we know Trey has it right now.
So we talked about the 90s. Some of these 90 artists, R&B artists, who are some of the older ones you would like to work with if they were still in the game? Like, you know what I mean? Jodeci's and the Genuines and the, you know what I mean? Johnny Gills and shit, you know what I mean?
Man, yeah, shit. I rock with Silk, man, and do some work with Brian McKnight, man, because he's still going hard, playing the keys and stuff, you know, putting out videos here and there.
He's still on tour, too.
Yeah, dude going hard, man. So,
yeah. Boys to Men, they all on tour, so
But, you know, that shows you one thing, too, man. It's like, these cats still can sell out shows, and when they get done with the mainstream, they can still come to places like Vegas and and do shows.
Hit that Mandalay Bay and pack that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. They be having it'd be crazy. Like they just came out and they're platinum right now. So it's cool, man. And I work with this cat Raphael Sadiq from Tony. Listen, y'all, man, this would be the crazy shit. I ain't trying to be long winded. My grandma said I'm long winded, but man, this cat brought in like 6 exotic guitars and played all of them.
I thought you was gonna say dancers. Like,
no.
I love exotic dancers. Like, he like Mike Louis love the strippers off top. So don't set me up like that no more. Okay? Y'all was about to be like, let me see the pictures.
He was filling in the blank already. And then if I would have shown a sitar, guitar, some shit, he would be like, oh man, some bullshit. I'd be like, look at the curves on this motherfucker. Then I show it to him,
Hey, Raphael Sadiq, though, man, he's one of the coldest producers like ever, you know what I mean?
Dope.
I like when he did this shit with DJ Quick. They did an album together, like, back in the 90s, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was classic, man, you know what I mean? So, shouts out to him, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody else you want to work with, though?
Man, if I can get a hold of Quincy Jones, man, that'll be it.
You know, Neo is right under him now. He's chairman of, what's that, Motown?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, yeah, that's
it.
That's some noise right there, you know what I mean?
That's
Neo
cool.
coming out.
He deserve it.
What?
He deserve it.
Anybody
The nigga wrote over 500 songs that hit the radio, man.
Yeah, Neo is a beast. Like, I know, we all know that Neo is from Las Vegas. So listen, if y'all listening, y'all know where Neo mom stay. Let us know, because we're gonna sit outside the fucking front of her house until Neo come. Right. Neo come and do a song with Archie Beatz. So we gonna be protesting. You know what I'm saying? Until that happens,
posters and shit.
until that happens, you feel me? Matter of fact, somebody just hit me in the chat room with the motherfucking address. Good looking out.
Nice. Let's get to work, Neo.
So tell me about this skit, man. This skit that's on the album, man.
Yeah, which one of them joints? The
DJ Infinite got the skit.
Talking about the R&B joint. We were just talking about it, like the R&B. I said basically it's like nobody doing real R&B no more. So it's like, man, like I'm about to rock it in this album, man. Do some real R&B. So that's the main idea behind that R&B skit, the little interlude on that joint. So I mean, man, it's more of an interlude than a skit, but pretty much it's an animated kind of. My vocals and shit.
Let me chime in on that, what you just said right now. So you said, I mean, we all have our opinions about everybody, how the game is and stuff like that. Now, when you say that people ain't doing real R&B anymore, like what exactly do you mean? What do you consider it being real R&B? I'm not necessarily asking for like names, but I'm talking about like what do you consider being real R&B out there?
Well, the element of R&B was basically love songs. It's kind of a hybrid of rhythm and blues. You remember the old blues songs that'd be full of drama and shit and love making and stuff like that. But then it's also a culture behind R&B. When you have like your Marvin Gaye, they all used to play instruments and versus just being a singer, and they was fully like executive producers on their projects, and they was musically chimed into it, and you knew it was their record when you heard it. It was so organic, so you knew it was there. So when I say nobody's really doing it, it's more like basically they are not really chimed into their own records. They they have different songwriters and they're not really a part of their records, and you can really tell, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to hear that real shit again, where the vocal arrangements, because R&B used to be full of vocals, instruments. You don't want to like take it too far back and make it sound old and not be modern day to where people just won't like it, but at least put some old elements from R&B in it, you know what I'm saying? So
okay, for sure, most definitely, I feel you. Absolutely, it's all sexual and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Got you.
That's the main idea, folks.
I just want to let you know while we here right now. Like, if this R&B stuff is gonna work for you, you can't be light skinned, my nigga. Like,
shit. Hey, this is the only nigga I know that hate on light skinned people.
Man, nigga, listen to this cat, man. Look, I'm in between light skin and dark. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
it don't matter. Light skinned niggas rule.
You know, but man, light skin been messing it up for us lately, man.
See the light skin.
What color your girlfriend?
Light skin.
All right, cool. We rule, nigga. We rule.
Light. Bright.
That's all. You know what I mean? What color is the DJ?
He light.
He don't care.
You outnumbered, bro.
That's because y'all know. Y'all better stack up against the odds, nigga. It's not falling for y'all, right?
I'm not popping, man. Look, let's get into this interlude right here, man. We'll be right back. Powerhouse Radio. Yeah. Yes, Powerhouse Radio. We are live. We are back. Archie Beatz is in the motherfucking building. Mike Louis is here. Juice here too. DJ Infinite live on the ones and twos. So Archie, man, I know you got some events coming up, bro. Tell me about those, man.
Well, man, like right now, I know for a fact. Well, I got 3 dates coming up. And
you got 3 dates?
Yeah, 3 dates.
With the same woman or what?
Man,
with 3 different women. I know you got that drama track.
All 3 of them.
You got to hide the code.
I got all 3 of them on all 3 dates.
Hey, you's a real nigga. Not a real nigga, but yeah. That nigga finna spend a gang of money tonight, nigga.
I can't afford to take half of one woman on one date. You got 3
McDonald's, dog, the dollar menu, bro.
Hey. Dollar menu man.
Well, you's a real pimp.
Can't complain about the dollar menu.
Hey, I'm not hollering. I don't need nobody to say that out here.
Eat the fries, anime. We got options, baby.
Eat the fries.
Hurry up. Fries, anime. We got options. Eat the apple pies, anime. Whatever the fuck happened to the apple pies being 2 for $1? I
don't know.
Them motherfuckers is 2 for $5 now. Like damn, y'all niggas is
damn.
They got some gold in them motherfuckers.
Y'all meat ain't real. Y'all want to charge us for apple pie?
That's crazy.
Like damn,
that's crazy. I be waiting on their ass to miss them up at North Las Vegas to miss offering you an apple pie. So I can get one, boy.
They said if they don't offer you apple pie, they got to give you one by the time you get to the window and say that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where that's at?
That's at McDonald's.
Yeah, over there in the north area.
And
that's everyone you go to. Yeah, that's everyone you go to.
Damn.
Yeah, really? Yeah, for
that's
real.
what I'm talking about. See, they be putting that type of shit in books. That's probably in the book secrets. That's in the book secrets. Secrets. You ask you if you want an apple pie, you get one for free. Everybody go try that tonight.
Apple pie debt with me, boy.
That should have worked. That should have worked, man. So Archie, let's go back to the events, man. You got some events coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. First, I got an event with Go Lightly Promotions. That's going to be kicking off in June. I got to look at my calendar and see that date, but I do have the date for that joint. I also got the 19 in ATL, man. I'm doing a show down, special appearance on that joint. And I think I'm doing Boomers or something next week or something like that. I got a
Wednesday or Friday?
I don't know. This cat hit me.
See, I'm just telling you, he doing big things because he don't know the dates of what's going on. We actually gonna hit the stage together at Boomers and shit like that. BBS and Archie Beatz.
Let's do that.
Like we don't really bring it the noise that night. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh, y'all on the same ticket?
You know what? Same ticket.
Y'all didn't tell me?
Same ticket. I just found out this morning. That's
you shit me.
I just found out right now. I just found out that
you know what, bro? I tell you what we gonna do. How about we get a record? Let's do a record together. Let me do the track. Let's do the hook, and let's have some new shit for these folks, man.
For Wednesday.
This Wednesday?
I believe it's this Wednesday or it's next week.
I'm talking big shit now. I don't think I can.
It's draw starting.
I'm on some. Where you gonna do it at my house? I'm finna hop in. Like okay,
record that shit live on air right now. No, but dead ass. But like on some real shit. Like I'm down with that. I do got a track. I got an R&B track that I need somebody to sing on. When you hear it, you gonna like it. I'm just a terrible singer.
The one with you singing on it.
I just wanna get a little closer.
I'm about to turn your mic off, nigga.
Yeah, I
hear that shit.
Let's collab.
Let's bring that back.
Archie just made the beat right now. Till y'all heard that.
The beat already done. I hope you recorded that, man.
It's recorded.
Most definitely. I
just want my 5%.
Let's work on that. I'm gonna put the song on your flash drive before you leave out.
Okay, do that, man. Do that. Shit, I mix the records. I do my engineer. I do all that shit, man.
Oh yeah, let's bring that back. See how I love our fans. Somebody, my boy Living It Up Vegas is inside of the chat room right now. He up online, checked it out. He said, Boomers, May 21st. That's what I do, man.
Wake up now.
In the building. That's when you're going to be performing and stuff like that. So let's get it
in there. Let's go, man. Let's do it.
All right, so I know you got shout outs. I know you got your Twitter. Give everybody a Twitter, your Facebook, your YouTube, all that. The flow is yours, brother.
Let's rock. This is Archie Beatz, man. Y'all can check me out on Twitter. It's at Archie Beatz. Y'all can check me out on Instagram at Archie Beatz. You can check me out on Facebook, Archie Beatz Music. And man, y'all need to check out my new interactive website for all the fans. Y'all can register. Y'all can comment. Y'all can, y'all can pretty much talk to each other. It's an open forum on there for you. It's archiebeats.com. And shout outs to my production business partner in the house, man, Natasha Soleil over there. She directed my music video. And man, shout outs to Adrian Fitz over there, Miss Fitzy, baby, over there at Universal, man, that tuned in. We appreciate it, good. And man, shout out to Rail Myers, man. Rail Myers for blessing me with that. I know that you wanted that rap verse, man. And shout out to all the fans on there, man. I love every last one of y'all. Y'all make sure that just because Archie Beatz on the show tonight, y'all tune back into LV Rocks, man. Y'all tune back into the Powerhouse and y'all listen to them and y'all support them. Shout out to the Powerhouse family, man. We out of here, boy.
I like that. We're going to play a game real quick.
Let's do that. We ain't out yet.
Finish the one. Just real quick. You know me, I come up with shit every day. You know what I mean? So, let's go finish the line, man. We're going to do it like this. Right. When I roll up to McDonald's, I want a
apple pie.
If I was rich, I would
probably die.
If I was poor, I would
never lie.
I like that. The game over. It's just a couple little questions. It ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? That's it.
It's a wrap.
So look, man, I want to thank Mike Lou for being in the fucking building because he's always in the building. Peter's DJ. PYD is in the building, getting ready for their show coming up in a minute. I got to wave from all of them like it was going to go down. Like
they up there hype.
Yeah, I mean, Infinite. Shout-outs, man.
Well, first and foremost, I always the baby. I mean, hey, I can't help it right now. I'm a little hoarse. Here, let me change it up. First and foremost, I was the baby.
Look, RoboCop ass.
He needs to hop on the track.
The R&B boys.
Right. He went from
Powerhouse family,
sexy to fearful.
That nigga had that, remember when you told him the old school track and it was like, baby. I would like to tell you. We gonna do it before the song. We gonna do it after the song. The talking part, man.
I don't know. You know what, baby?
Go ahead, Infinite. I'm sorry, man.
Anyway, shout out to baby, man. Shout out to the Powerhouse family. All the listeners. Keep the requests coming in. Shout out to Archie Beatz, man. I mean, check this man out. Go to his Instagram, go to his Facebook, go to YouTube, go out and look at his videos. I mean, check the man's music out. His music is good. I'm gonna give a shout out to the PYD over here. They all throw their hands up and everything. I got Miss Attitude in the middle. I got to shout her out.
I should turn the attitude on.
Okay, what? That, what do you call that? That Chihuahua complex.
Small but pack a lot of power. But look, man, shouts out to everybody, man. We got PYD Radio coming up next. I am DG. I am out of here. God bless y'all. Have a good night.
Yes.